is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on another team from the Big 12, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Notre Dame offense will take over. First and 10.
The back's got it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Heading left after the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense operating from the pistol. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On the ground, it's Love. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Back to pass. It's Carr. Pulls it in. It's Love. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
There's a 1st and 10 play. quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Ball scooped up by the defense.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. To the air, it's Sellers. He finds the running back in the flat. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
You know, a third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of, can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finding some room at the 25. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Blitz and a quick sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
2nd down now after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a third sack, and still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action. Anything to try to help this quarterback out.
Have one more play here in the quarter. throw it on third and very long. Caught quickly. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
The kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts from inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Grabbed by the receiver.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That completion makes it second and medium. Gonna run it. It's low. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Short pass finds the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's low. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Short completion there, second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And the game is now tied.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He breaks free. He's in the clear. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. He's picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Sellers. Caught over the middle, it's Smith.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Offense getting set, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Bennett. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
1st down here for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
will we see a touchdown here in the first half? It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the quarterback dropping back. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
AT is good, so it's 10-3 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it back. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for the halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Makes the grab, it's Smith. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they can't bring him down. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Comes play number 6 on this drive. It's an out route, the catch made. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. To the air, it's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And the running back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Three receivers in a bunch formation as they come up on second and inches. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. Important third down play coming up. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They open the fourth by going to the air. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, that's another... pick up through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone now. Third down, it's a handoff. He did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call.
3:25.
There's the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough. First down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Bringing pressure. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but the back end will pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. The receiver makes the catch. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Human clock with the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. National championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. A deep shot to the right. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive.
Notre Dame will take over 1st and 10.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to put the offense the football at the 42.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Set. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the Gamecocks will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.
Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks.